Good morning, grade 3. How are you? Today we're going to continue talking about capacity or liquid volume. We said that capacity is the amount of liquid a container can hold. For example, if I fill down this bottle with water, how much water it will take? This is 1 liter bottle which contains 1 liter of water. We can use it to measure smaller units. We said that we call this the capacity or liquid volume. Um, we talked about something we call unit. What is the unit? It is a specific amount of measurement. For example, the length unit is a meter. The capacity unit is liter. Okay, liter is a metric unit. It means it is included in the metric system of units. Measure it was like the inquiry activity in science. I couldn't do it for you. Samira did it and she did it perfectly. Thank you so much, Samira. I will put her video or a link for her video. So when you finish watching the lesson, I want you to watch her video to learn from her. Okay? Now, in the next page, we talked about two different units of measuring capacity. The first one was liter. We said that we used liter to measure the big items, the big capacities. For example, I don't use liter to measure a capacity of a spoon. I don't. I use milliliter because it is a smaller metric unit of capacity. We said that 1 milliliter is about 10 drops. So again, we use liter to measure big items and a milliliter to measure small ones. I said that right here is not included. Now, we did this question and those were the answers. We said that we use liter to measure most of them. We used millimeter to measure the capacity of a juice box and bottle of glue because they are small. Now, this was, yes, your homework. Most of you did it correctly. We used milliliter to measure small items like teapot. It is 400 milliliter. 40 liter here, 10 liter, 100 mil and not liter. Look, it is very small. We use milliliter to measure it. 2 milliliter for the spoon, not 2 liter, okay? Some of you said that 2 liter. يعني it is impossible for the spoon capacity to be 2 liter and 9 milliliter for this milk box. Now, here we circled 300 and 200. We did all of this together. Okay, I think this was clear because most of you answered them correctly. Today we're going to solve apply it page 636, okay? 636. So the new things for today's lessons are two. The first thing is to solve apply it, okay? The second thing you must do is to watch Samira's video and to learn from her. And the third thing is to do my homework page 637, 638. Sorry, let's do apply it together. Okay, really put two juice boxes. The capacity of one juice box is shown. What is the capacity of one box? 50 millimeter. So what is the capacity of two? We can use it, or we can solve it by two ways. We can multiply 50 millimeter by 2 and the answer will be 100, or we can easily add 50 plus 50 to find 2, because if one of them equal 50, or the capacity of one of them is 50 millimeter, 2 will be 50 plus 50, which is 100 milliliter. Now, before we reach here, let's read the question. Okay. Average receipt asks for okay, sorry. Again, average receipt asks for 100 milliliter of milk. She only has a 10 milliliter measuring cup. Okay, so she needs 100 ml, but she has only 10 ml. How can we do this? Yes, we can put 10, 10, 10 until we reach 100 milliliter. So how many times you will need to fill her measuring cup? How can we count this? Yes, by dividing 100 milliliter by 10 milliliter, which is the measuring cup, we will know how many times can she put 10 to reach 100, and the answer is 10 times. Okay, is it clear? Again, she needs, I will underline them for you. She need 100 milliliter for her recipe. So she only has 10 milliliter measuring cup. Okay, she has 10. So she will use the small measuring cup once until she reach 100. So we only divide them to find the answer. Okay, I will circle the question for you. Okay, now question 18. Anna recorded the amount of water she gave her tomato plants for the past 5 days. Okay, so she recorded how many of water or how much of water, sorry, she gave her tomato plant for 5 days. The table shows the amount of water Anna recorded. How much water did Anna give her tomato plants the last 5 days? Now look, in the first day, 14 milliliter. The second, 12 milliliter, 4 milliliter, 26 milliliter, and 10 millimeter. When I say how much water in all or in the last 5 days, I mean that I will add all of the water she gave her plants all of the 5 days. So I will add 14 plus 12 plus 4 plus 26 plus 10, and the answer is 66 milliliter. Okay, we added all the numbers. Name 3 items sold in a grocery store that are packaged in little containers. Think about it, little containers. Juice, milk, water. What else? Okay, some kind of ice cream. Okay? Yes. Uh-huh. Why are those two different units of measure for measuring capacity? Why we use two different units? Think about it. Because liter is very big for the small items and milliliter is very small for the big items. So it is quicker to measure the capacity of a large container with large unit. Small capacities of liquid are more easily measured using small units. It also allows for a more precise measurements. Okay? Yes, this is the answer. Write it fast. And don't forget to write the answer of questions from 16 to 20. That's it for today. We're not going to take a new lesson. We only revised and continued the previous class. Don't forget, I want you to watch Samira's video, please, because she did what we are talking about, okay? Do my homework page 637 and 638. See you tomorrow, inshallah.